Hi guys, today we'll solve this LeetCode question, which is the minimum depth of the binary tree. So in this, given a binary tree, find its minimum depth. So what we need to do, we need to find out the shortest path or the nearest leaf. So if you take this as an example, what is a leaf node? A leaf node is a node which doesn't have any children. So if you see here 9, 15 and 7, it doesn't have any children right or left. So 9, 15 and 7 is a leaf node. Okay, but here we are, it needs a minimum depth. So for the minimum depth, 9 is the nearest one. Okay, so it has been represented like an array. So here if you see, 3 is this, then 9, then the second digit is 9, its left is 9, its right is 20. Okay, now it is null null, so 9 left and right child are null and null. Okay, now 15 and 7, it is 15 and 7. Okay, that's how we need to find out the minimum depth. Okay, if you see over here, this is one more array. So for this example, if you see over here, so the first node is 2, so I can just show you, this is the first node 2. Okay, second node is the child of 2 is null and 3. Okay, so here it will be nothing, so this side it will become 3. Okay, now next is 4, null and 4. So here the left will be null and right will be 4. Okay, now after that is null and 5. So for this, the left will be null and the next one will be 5. Okay, now the last one is null and 6. So its left child will be null and the right child will be 6. So what is the minimum depth? So in this section, this is the leaf node, because this is the only node which doesn't have left or right child. If you see 2, it has the right child. If you see 3, it has the right child. 4, you have a right child, and 5, you have a right child. Starting from 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So its depth is 5. So this, the output is 5. Similarly for this, the shortest one is 1 and 2. So it is 2. Okay, so what approach we need to take? So usually all the tree related problems is usually solved. Major part of it is really solved by either DFS, BFS, but in all the things we use recursion make solving the tree very easy. Okay, so let's start with our base case. If our root is equal to null, will return 0. Okay, which is fine, right? Its depth is 0. Okay, now since to find if it's a leaf tree or not, so what condition we need to have? If root dot left equal to null and root dot right is equal to null. So in this case, we will count this as 1. Okay, so if you think, suppose I have only one node, 1. So this is the leaf node plus the root, its right and left are null. So what is the count? It's 1, right? So it is 1. And if we don't have anything, or if it's empty, so what is the depth? So our depth is 0, right? Now if we'll check, if you think about this 1, if our left is null, because it's everything is null, and so what if you want to divide this from here, then what will be the depth of this? It will be 0, right? And what will be the depth of this? It will be 4, and plus this root node, so minimum it will be 1. That case we have covered over here, right? If we have only one node, so we will have 1. Now we will handle this case if our left is completely null. So if our root dot left is equal to null, then what we will do? We will simply return the minimum depth of root dot right plus 1. So plus 1 is for, the root. Okay, so if you will see, if you will handle the branches, so what we are doing, if this is completely null, we will calculate this and we will add the count of the root node. Okay, now for the similar case, if our right is null, then what we will do, we will return the minimum depth of our left child plus 1. Okay, now what if we have these cases? So in this we need to have minimum, because all are leaf tree like 9, 15 and 7, so its depth is 1, 2, its depth is 3, or 15 depth is 1, 2, 3, right? So we need to give the minimum of it. So return math.min of min depth of root dot left, comma, minimum depth of root dot right, and plus 1. Okay, let's try with these two examples. So it's fine, right? So we are returning the root. So let's try to submit it and we'll check if our all test cases are fine. So our all test cases are working fine. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thank you.